Today I'm taking a look at this foot massager that Mountrax went ahead and sent to me, so I just want to do a quick unboxing and test this out to see how well this works. So here's the foot massager itself, and inside these foot holes we're going to have a few more things. On the right side we're going to have the power adapter, and on the left side we're going to have the user manual and the remote control. And I'm really excited about using this because I never had a remote control on a foot massager before, so I have high hopes for this. So at first glance, this Mountrax foot massager looks pretty big. It's probably going to be the most robust looking foot massager that I tested out. It's also going to be fairly long, at roughly 15 inches long by 6.5 inches tall. Now this one is going to be the blue version. It's going to be kind of dark, so it does look pretty nice. But if you don't like blue, it also does come with other options such as black, white, and gray. Now before I stick my feet in here, let's take a look at the back side. And so here's what it looks like. There's not much to it. We are going to get some rubber on the feet, and this is just to give it some nice grip if you're using like hardwood floor or tile. In this case, I'm going to use carpet, so this doesn't really matter. And then all the way at the bottom, we're going to get additional information on this unit. There's going to be this on the side, and this is where we're going to attach the power adapter. And then on the other side, there's going to be nothing here. So this foot massager is meant for up to US size 12 feet, and I have 11.5 to 12. So let's see how comfortable they fit in here. And yeah, they fit perfectly fine, and there's actually going to be a lot of space in between that I can actually move my feet back and forth, and I can even stick almost 3 fingers in here of space. Now I think the coolest part about this foot massager is the fact that you also get a remote control, and all the different buttons that we get here, we're also going to get on the foot massager itself. So starting in the center, we're going to have the power button, and when I press it, you're going to hear a beep, and everything is going to be turned on or in low setting. And even if I change the settings and I turn it off and turn it on again, it's going to go all the way back to low again. And then here, that'll correlate with this power button. And we're also going to have a timer, and it's automatically going to turn on to 15 minutes. So here you see it's red, that means 15 minutes. And if I press it again, it'll be blue, and that's going to be 30 minutes. Or I could just press it right over here. And here's a closer look at the time, so you can see red says 15 minutes and blue is 30 minutes. We also get an option for heat, which we can turn on or off over here or right over here. And this is supposed to get up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's going to get pretty warm, and it's going to be really nice for the winter. And then there's going to be 2 other options. We're going to have kneading and air compression right over here. And these other 2 options are going to have 3 different modes. We're going to have a low, high, and medium, or of course we can just turn it off completely. So I'm going to be testing each of these out and see how well they work, to see how much compression there really is and how much my feet feel massaged at the bottom and how much it really does. All right, so I'm starting with the heat on, and I'm starting with everything low. And so far it feels pretty comfortable. There's not going to be too much compression going on. As far as the kneading goes, it's not just at the bottom of my foot, but it also goes all the way up that I can even feel it on my toes. So it feels pretty comfortable. And now let's go to the next level. Oh, air compression is actually compressing it a little bit more, but let me put it on to medium. So this is a medium air compression, and I'm going to leave the kneading at low for now. And right now it's starting to get pretty warm, and yep, the air compression is squeezing my foot. And because it's squeezing like the top of my foot over here, it feels like it's kind of pushing my foot more down towards the rollers, so I'm getting like a better massage at the bottom of my foot. And now let me go for full compression. We're going to be at the high mode, and this is really what I prefer. I love going as compressed as possible in all the foot massagers I've tested out. It just feels really nice. And I'm also feeling it on my heel as well too. Now, keep in mind, again, I have 11.5, 12 foot, so this is almost the max setting for what foot size should fit in here. And the compression is tight, but it's not like an uncomfortable tight. And right now, as I'm saying that, is the most compressed that it feels, so it's like squishing my feet all the way to the bottom, and I can really feel it working on my toes as well too. And now let's actually bump up the kneading. So this is medium kneading. So I feel the rollers really working, especially more towards the bottom of my foot. And it feels like in the front, the rollers like are a little bit smaller. And it's nothing painful, so I'm feeling pretty good. But now let's bump it up all the way to high. And I feel like in high, it's sped up a lot more. And let me go ahead and just change the kneading level again to notice again. Yeah, so for high kneading level, it just speeds it up a lot more. And one thing to take note of is I think it's going the same direction, like clockwise or counterclockwise. And I'm trying to feel if it changes direction or not. And yeah, I think it is changing direction. And right now it feels a lot warmer as well too. So I'm currently set for the 15-minute timer. So I'm just gonna stick around here for 15 minutes and I'll come back and see how warm it is inside and see how I feel. All right, it's been 15 minutes, just stop. This felt really nice. I was actually just taking a nap over here. And now, so you can see how hot that's actually got. Here, my feet come off. Wow, that feels really warm. All right, so this is what my foot is like. 94.4 degrees Fahrenheit. And now my right foot, 94.8. And now inside here, 92, 91, other one, 94, 92. So I will say towards the end, like literally right before it beeped, I did want to get my foot out because it was getting very hot. So if I left it maybe for 30 minutes instead of 15, it would have got even hotter. And one more thing I forgot to mention is that these foot sleeves do go ahead and come off. So if you just go ahead and unzip them, this can just be pulled right out. There's going to be a Velcro inside. And there, and now this can be washed. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the Mountrax Foot Massager, and this got really warm even though I only set it for the 15-minute timer, and I think if I set it for the 30-minute timer, I probably would have had to turn the heat off because it would have gotten way too hot. Now as far as kneading goes, it felt very nice and I had it on high, and the part where I felt the most pressure on would have been more towards the inner part of my foot here. And so if you're a little bit more sensitive there, you'll probably have to lower the intensity to medium or even to low. As far as compression goes, high felt really nice. I got a nice squeeze on my foot, and it also helped push my foot down more towards the roller so we can get a better massage. And using the remote control was really easy, and I'm really happy that it does have a remote control because this way I didn't have to bend over. And if you're somebody with some mobility issues or you don't want to bend over as much, you just want to sit on the couch, relax, take a nap, and when you're done using it, just turn it off or change the settings, then yeah, having a remote control is real easy. But yeah, if you're looking for a foot massager, a really sturdy looking one with a bunch of different settings, definitely check this one out by Mountrax.